So today we are filling some kegs. This is a product called Dune Bloom, which is one of our session meads. And we're putting these into Petainers. We use two different types of keg apparatus. We use 6-barrel steels, and we also use 6-barrel plastic, or Petainers as they're called. These are meant to send out pretty much anywhere in the world. These are one-use kegs, so you just dump these out, depressurize them, and you throw them away. So I've got something called a Sankey setup built here off of the bottom of our tank. That's to get our product all the way through these lines here into our kegs without a hitch. Each individual keg, you can attach the Sankey to the top. It's got a whole locking mechanism here. These guys come pressured when they come from the warehouse that makes them. So before we fill our product, we have to let a little bit of the pressurizing gas out. One side there. And then once we've gassed it down enough, we're ready to fill our vessel. And I'm going to turn that guy back down there. So normally I would be starting off with our steel 6-barrel kegs, but unfortunately we don't have any clean today. So I'm just going to be starting off with our Petainers, and I'll fill the steels later on once we get back to the product. So I'll show you guys here. This product's a little bit lighter in color, but as you can see, we've got a full Petainer over here on this side. See, it's frosty. It's usually coming in at about 31 to 33 degrees, so that's going to be pretty cold in there. That's to keep the carbonation and the flavor and everything from settling out. Then we have an empty one right here. As you can see, they're charged to about 20 to 25 pounds. And when they go in, product should be just about the same, so they keep in equilibrium. We might not be able to fill too much because we're getting down to the bottom of our batch. So as of right now, the product is actually down in the cone of the bright tank, which is roughly about 100 and maybe 30 gallons, somewhere right around there, about 130 to 150 gallons, give or take. So I've got one that's about to finish up here. I can show you guys what I do. So this is our blow-off hose. When the keg is full, it will push residual product and foam out of the top through the hose. It's a good thing when you have kegs like our steel kegs that you can't actually see the product. This is to ensure a fill level. So I'm going to open this gas line up all the way with my product line still open as well, so I can look, open, and see that we're pushing product through there. Now that I know that we're pushing product and it's not bubbles or air, I can close that guy down, I'll shut my product down, and I'm ready to disconnect what we call the Sankey setup. Just like that, voila. Next one here, grab him, bottle of isopropyl alcohol. Make sure everything is a clean vessel, whether we be using the vessel itself or the things that are around the vessel. Gonna lock that guy down on there just like that, twist till it's taut, push this guy down, that engages the Sankey setup into the keg itself. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this guy, open up this gas valve right here to depressurize our keg, because it is at such a high pressure, it won't balance with the equilibrium of the bright tank. Once that's pushed out, we're gonna close that guy down significantly and open up our product. All right, and that's how you start up a keg. So this guy's about to be done, so we can watch the product come out of the gas line again. We're gonna check, cover our bases just to make sure we're pushing product out of there. And we are, so we're gonna close that gas line down first, product line second. We're all set. We send them pretty much everywhere. I just built an order for a craft collective. I think it was Rhode Island, Maryland, and like Connecticut or Pennsylvania, something like that. We send these all over. One of these kegs may end up in Germany or Spain, or we can have one here at a bottle shop in Vegas or New Mexico, out north, up east, you know, like they can go pretty much anywhere they're needed.